Energy Bites.
Hi there, this is David Price-Francis, EnergyWorlds man, and in today's Energy Bite we're going to be talking about colours in your hands. Now you may or may not be aware of this, but each of your fingers projects a different energetic frequency which actually corresponds with a different colour. So we have 5 fingers with 5 colours. White for the thumb, red for the index finger, blue for the middle finger, yellow for the sun finger or ring finger, and green for the little finger, also the finger of Venus. So we have 5 different frequencies. Now when we start to understand this, we can get a better insight into how people use energy when they're working with their hands to make a point, for example. You'll find that preachers, politicians, aren't they always waving this one around? Saying, oh, this is how it should be and this is how it should work and you should go and do that. Well, this is the boss finger. This is the finger of command. This is the red finger of Mars. It's a Martian frequency. The person says, I'll give you a piece of my mind. Or in the army, they say the army needs you. So where's the Mars finger? Imagine if with the army it said the army needs you. And it was this little finger, which is the finger of Venus. Well, this one will make you giggle. That's because the finger of Venus has a much lighter Venusian energy with it, which can kind of tickle you up and make you laugh. Whereas the red finger is much more dominating, it's much more telling a person what to do. Our blue finger, which is our middle finger, this is usually the longest of the 5. And as human beings, we live inside a blue planet. And this finger corresponds with that planetary energy, that planetary power. The yellow finger, the ring finger, corresponds with the energy of the sun. And so this is more to do with the transmission of yellow. And the white, this is fascinating, astrologically it's put with the moon, but the white actually transmits a full spectrum of colours because white contains 7 colours, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. So there's 7 colours coming from here representing that white frequency. Now when a person goes introspective or they're introverted, isn't it the case they tend to hide their thumb? So you might find yourself sitting on a subway in a crowded place, you look down and you go, oh, I'm hiding my thumbs. Well, that's because the thumb is the main energy producer, so there's a lot of energy comes from the thumb. So when we're in hiding or being introverted, we tend to hide the energy from the thumb. This corresponds with healing work as well, because in healing, when I look at the science of acupuncture, I believe that originally they didn't even use needles and place them in the meridians. What they used to do was have energy flowing through their system, both from the planet and from the sun, and they would then transmit energy. They'd look at the person, do an energy scan and go, oh, you're a little short on green today. So then they'd take their green finger, which is this one, and they would transmit energy through the green finger into a meridian point, say here at the wrist, and that would actually energize the person's systems. Energy, the word actually says greeny. You've got green energy coming through. If they're short on yellow, which is more to do with the emotional center and also that solar connection, they might fire yellow. If their nerves are a bit nervy, they could actually fire in extra blue. Blue is like cooling it down. Blue is like chill. If the person's short on arterial power to get things done, then they might transmit this red. So they put in red energy or red power. So you have these 5 different energetics working through your system. And isn't it fascinating? We get expressions like, it's rude to point. Well, why would it be rude to point unless there's an understanding that a person has an energy field? When somebody else points at them, they transmit inner energy which can rupture that field and change the energetic state. The more power a person has in their system, the ruder it is to point because there's more energy flowing through. So we are energy beings. We have energy flowing through our aura, flowing through all of our systems, all our meridians, and that energy then transmits out through our fingers. The more power there is flowing through us, the stronger the energies that come out of the hands. That's why we get the energies of healing, which is where there's so much subtle energy coming out from the person's hands that it has a healing effect upon another person. So it's a fascinating dynamic. There's also the palmistry aspect, which will be for another time, and how the energies flowing through a person's fingers actually start to change the lines in their hands. We'll look on that at another occasion. For today, this is EnergyWorlds Man with today's Energy Bite, signing off. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to meeting you in further Energy Bites. Okay, bye for now.
See you soon.